We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Up top, Lambier. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Dumars. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against Orlando. Pippen, the pass to Purdue. Now Paxson. Now, here is Jordan. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. It's Rodman with the ball for the Detroit Pistons.
They were rolling offensively in that last meeting, exploiting a lackluster defense throughout the ball game.
And hopefully they enjoyed it, because easy nights like this don't come often in the NBA.
And both these teams, Clark, really pass the ball. If you love great ball movement, this is the game for you.
For sure, both of these teams really share the ball and rack up a bunch of assists. That speaks to how selfless and cohesive and well-connected they are. This is the kind of matchup basketball fans should really enjoy watching.
Free throw good, Thomas.
The perfect leader. Isaiah Thomas runs the show at the point, but he also leads the way in the locker room.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Pippen. 17 points in his last outing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Jordan down low. Covered by Dumars. Aguirre with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Pass to Rodman. And here's Lambier. Outside Dumars. Over Jordan. Rebound by the Bulls.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
Pippen with it. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Dumars, and Jordan gets it to go.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now, here's Thomas. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Paxson. Outside Jordan. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Aguirre gets to Thomas. Paxson with the steal. Outside Pippen. Down low. And there's Grant on the assist by Pippen.
This is exactly where Grant, I think, is most comfortable operating. Feels like nobody can guard him in close.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Lambier. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You better hammer Lambier if you want to stop him.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Dumars following the basket by Michael Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And here's Dumars outside. They get it back. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season. Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Detroit. Thomas is checked in. And here is Thomas. Lambira's screen. High post shot. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pippen down low. Thomas is on him.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Lambier. Here is Aguirre, guarded by Pippen. Aguirre, no good.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
Here's Pippen. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
High post Lambier. From 18 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Nice delivery. The bounce pass usually tougher to disrupt.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lambier against Purdue. High post, Pippen over Rodman. Second shot opportunity. Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside. Grant's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the hustle you get with Grant. Terrific at hitting the glass with a purpose.
Here's Thomas. Here's Rodman, and Grant sends it back. Here's Pippen. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Armstrong. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front. They lead by 4. Live from Chicago Stadium, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Here's Hobson. Driving the lane. And that one, good. Hobson's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. pass to Sally. Shoots over King. Sally's shot is off.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Jordan kicks to Armstrong. The fadeaway. Hobson's shot is off.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage level.
Here's Sally. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
That's too easy for him. You can see how comfortable he is inside.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got for now. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Appreciate the update. We'll be thinking of him, Clark.
For sure. The injury changes their rotation quite a bit, Kevin.
Yeah, you said it.
And it's really tough to replace his contributions.
You know, there's no question who the league power is right now, Clark. The Bulls are coming off 2 consecutive titles.
And, Kevin, I might add, Michael Jordan is coming off 2 straight MVPs, too. There was talk of him picking baseball over basketball coming out of college, but thank goodness for all of us who love basketball, that didn't happen.
That free throw missing, and the Bulls with some changes. Purdue comes in for King, and it's Paxson in for Hobson. Lambeer's checked in for the Pistons. Aguirre comes in for Walker. And he's good on the second. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Armstrong passes to Paxson. Outside, Jordan. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas passes to Aguirre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
Walker's checked in for Thomas. And the second free throw, good. The Bulls leading by 6. Now Jordan. 8 points for him. Purdue with the ball. Here's Armstrong. Here's Williams. Out of hand on it. And another shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
The energy that Williams plays with, I love it. It's what helps him get these calls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the physicality of Williams is impressive. When he's on the floor, he's not afraid to throw his body around.
He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 7. Inside. Here's Sally. Second chance shot. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Aguirre grabs the miss. For Detroit, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Thomas. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Thomas got 5 now.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Armstrong. And then for Detroit, Rodman, he's checked in for Sally. And it's Dumars in for Walker. Here is Paxson. Hasn't made one yet. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Pippen. Grant outside. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Detroit. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that pass just got away from him, well off his target.
The Bulls making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Walker's checked in for the Pistons. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Pippen. Over Aguirre. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dumars. Now here is Aguirre. Defended by Pippen. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Aguirre.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Purdue the screen. Lock at 6. Shot from free throw range. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Clean mid-range shot by Paxson. He's so confident in his abilities as a shooter.
Outside Dumars. Lambier kicks to Dumars. Over Armstrong. Misses the chippy right there.
Love the spin move right there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot. He may have spun himself dizzy out of the spin move.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. Tries a 3. The offensive rebound. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
That's Grant imposing his will. Playing big. That's what the team needs from him.
Aguirre passes to Dumars. Lambier with it. He's guarded by Purdue. Lambier's shot is off. Bulls leading by 7. Paxson kicks to Armstrong. 16 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Pippen. Over Lambier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Jordan. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. From 11 feet away, Detroit with the rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Back to Dumars. Clock at 4 over Paxson. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dumars.
An efficient scorer at all 3 levels. Dumars is especially confident from mid-range.
Now here's Pippen. Jordan inside, covered by Dumars. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jordan no good on the free throw.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Shoots from the high post. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Joe Dumars.
Knocks down that jumper easily over the taller defender.
Not a high percentage look. Coach doesn't mind as long as you make it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And here's Purdue. No scoring in this one. It's Jordan, top of the key. Over Dumars. And again, no good by Chicago.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Now, here's Rodman. Pass to Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Paxson passes to Pippen. Now here's Paxson. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. Outside Thomas. Back to Rodman. On the wing, Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. Dumars misses. The Bulls leading by 5. Paxson outside. Pass to Pippen. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smooth with the ball. Pippen is tremendous on the bounce.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good from Pippen.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Sally, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. So he gets them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's Dumars on the wing, guarded by Jordan, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, he's a really competitive guy, Joe Dumars, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Now here's Paxson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Shoots from 14. Bank shot, no good. Chicago leading by 6. 9 feet out. Offensive rebound, Pippen. The layup off target. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Shoots over Pippen. And the shot goes in from Aguirre. Aguirre's got his third basket of the night.
Right off the pass. Good work by Aguirre, getting himself all set up to go before he even has the ball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Kings check in for Purdue, and B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Jordan. Detroit also making some changes. Sellers comes in for Lambeer, and Thomas subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. .144 left in the third. Here's King. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establishing himself inside, that's the way to do his work.
Dumars, the pass to Aguirre. Back to Dumars. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Hobson's checked in for Paxson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Walker's checked in for Aguirre. Sellers passes to Dumars. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here is Armstrong. Still scoreless. Pass to Williams. Now Armstrong from about 19 feet.
Using his stature to beat them to the rebound. Love to see a big man doing his thing.
Here's Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Pistons have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Walker nails both of them.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Hobson. Williams, a screen on Walker. Outside Pippen. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Pippen's got 6.
That is the sweet spot for Scotty. That mid-range game.
Outside, Walker. Thomas outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. 6-point game. Outside Thomas. Pass to Sellers. Here's Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now Armstrong. Pass to Jordan. Here's Hobson. Got a piece of it. Here's Sellers. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. A shot by Bedford, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Hobson from about 19 feet. Sally with the rebound. Sally's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sellers passes to Sally. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Now here's Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Armstrong. And again, no good by Chicago. Thomas finds Thomas. Here's Sellers. Back to Thomas. Pass to Bedford. And here is Thomas to tie it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
At the arc, Thomas really picks his battles, so you know he was confident about this shot.
The Bulls call timeout.
Good timeout right there. It was much needed.
Yeah, the other team is clicking right now, and Coach wants to try and halt this run.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Will Purdue's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Williams. Pippen's checked in for Hobson. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bill Lambier's checked in for Bedford. Rodman comes in for Sally. Aguaya's checked in for Sellers. And it's Dumars in for Thomas. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Here's Aguirre. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
This is what Aguirre's out here to do. He looks to shoot and shoot often.
Now here's Paxson. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Purdue the pass to Grant. To the middle, another shot. Jordan can't get it to go. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here is Aguirre, guarded by Paxson, outside Dumars. Over Purdue to take the lead, and it's laid in by Rodman. Rodman's got his first bucket of the night.
Clutch basket from the Worm. Out there for more than his defense and rebounding.
Jordan up top. Shoots over Rodman. Jordan with another miss.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Rodman kicks to Dumars. Rodman sets a screen. Dumars the pass to Rodman.
Such an intelligent player. Rodman using that ball fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them. And today, that concern has been front and center.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with a fervor that very few players can match.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan against Dumars. And the Bulls with another miss.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Now, here is Aguirre. Lambeer with a screen on Grant. Grant against Aguirre. Shoots over Grant. Odman passes to Aguirre. Some solid defense from Grant. Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. Obs it up for Jordan. Paxson kicks to Grant. Jordan against Aguirre. Trying to end the drought. No good from Jordan.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now, here is Aguirre. And the rejection by Pippen.
This is what Pippen is known for, a long, athletic, and exceptional versatile defender.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paxson passes to Pippen. Back to Paxson. Over to Mars. It's off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
Timeout, Pistons. And Detroit has possession. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. The Bulls call timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
A chance to tie it up right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up.
Outside, Jordan shoots over Dumars. Ooh, offline. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Oh, you can feel the heartbreak in this building. These fans were ready to celebrate a win.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, it stings more, I think, when you lose a hard-fought game like this, especially on your home court.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For